a quintet of tennis queens rocked the courts in Flushing and breezed their way into the third round. This former U.S. Open champ was around, and the excitable, charismatic, lovable Rafael Nadal. This is U.S. Open Daily. 5 of tennis's leading ladies were out on the court today, and they all absolutely dominated. So here's the best of Maria, Kim, Venus, Daniela, and Serena. The numbers say it all. The average time of each match was just over an hour, with Maria handling her opponent in only 49 minutes. The service game was on across the board. Our quintet of queens won nearly 80% of all points they served up, and collectively they were only broken 4 times. The last one of the group you might expect to see here on Championship Saturday, that's Daniela. Well, she put on the most complete performance. With Wednesday setting us up, we are in for a memorable 10 days in the women's draw. The whipping wind and much morning after discussion about Andy Roddick's upset were both part of the storyline here early on in day 3. Lleyton Hewitt started action on Arthur Ashe Stadium, and many people quietly wondering, would another high seed fall? There you see Hewitt's new wife, Beck Cartwright, and it's official. Hewitt now 1-0 as a married man in Grand Slam play. Lars Bergsmuller. Gosh, what a name. But would he have the game to match? He's taking on number 25 seed Taylor Dent. Many are wondering, when is Dent going to make his deep Grand Slam run? Well, if his play on day 3 is any indication, we might be looking at it. Taylor, though, he's known for one thing, the serve, and that's right, he aces out Bergsmuller for the win. Rafael Nadal and Scoville Jenkins closing action out on Arthur Ashe Stadium. Nadal has never been in the third round at the U.S. Open, so he's looking to get that done tonight, and early indications were that he would. Remember, Jenkins had a tough go of it last year on the same court against Andy Roddick, but not so much on Wednesday night. Scoville held his own and then some. Here he was with triple break point. That's right, he needs one more. But Nadal showing the inner grit that helped him capture this year's French Open Championship. He battled all the way back in this set to hold serve, and he ends up taking the match in 3 entertaining sets. Nadal moves on, where he possibly could meet James Blake in the third round. Some women's results for you now. American Lisa Raymond could not survive the day. The number 18 seed Anna Ivanovic, she was upset by Mario Bentocapci. On the men's side, hard-serving Aussie Mark Philippoussis, he could not get by Carol Kucera. And the number 17 seed David Ferrer, it took him 5 sets. Augustin Caleri pushed him to the limit, but couldn't finish him off. Let's take a look ahead to Thursday and our featured matchup of the day. That's Robbie Ginepri and Jill Mueller. Mueller, of course, the story of the tournament so far with his upset over Andy Roddick, now faces Roddick's friend Robbie Ginepri. But the coincidences don't end there. Would you believe Mueller and Ginepri were doubles partners here at the U.S. Open? They played together hours after Mueller pulled the upset. They didn't get by the first round, but something tells me their minds were in other places. They'll meet on Thursday. Scheduled for the women on Thursday is an all-star squad set to take the courts, including former U.S. Open champions Lindsay Davenport and Justine Henin-Ardenne. Switching it over to the men now, we've got an intriguing matchup in the 6'10", hard-serving Ivo Karlovic taking on the greatest returner in the game, Andre Agassi. Well, that's it for day 3. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.